Welcome back to Daily DeFi. Today's June 30th of 2021. Let's get right into today's topic. So Kava.io, UMA, and Terra Luna, all altcoins doing very, very well. Yesterday we saw this nice little jump, even though here on this 90-day chart of total value locked in, Bitcoin hit a little bit of a jump, and same with Ethereum. And this actually launched a lot of altcoins to do very, very well yesterday. We kind of retraced overnight. Obviously, personally, I'm in Georgia Standard Time, so kind of right next to like Ukraine and Armenia, which I'm heading to Armenia in just a couple of days on July 4th, and to check out some real estate and things like that there. But I thought this was very interesting. I was taking a train from Batumi, Georgia, on the Black Sea back to here to Tbilisi, and I saw that when that was happening. Obviously, I had scheduled out that past Daily DeFi video on Curve, but I just wanted to kind of explain, why those altcoins are doing pretty well. It's kind of off the, I guess there's a little bit of fuel left in the tank off of that pump, and that's kind of what at least Kava is doing really well. Same with these guys. So anyways, we'll be talking about this really interesting new feature on CoinMarketCap here on Cointelegraph, and then Paraguay and their kind of stance on crypto and Bitcoin in general versus something like Venezuela or El Salvador. We'll be talking about all that and more. But always we kick things off here with DeFi Pulse and juicy NFTs. One sec, it's getting a little windy here. I ran out of normal glasses. For some reason, this place I'm staying at has a ridiculous amount of wine glasses, but not a ton of just cups. They're the ones that I use are in the dishwasher. So anyways, a little bit of personal news aside, total value locked in $52.53 billion. Aave dominance 15.61%, and DeFi Pulse Index is above that 250 level that I've been talking about. Anything under 250 for me is an interesting situation to potentially average into the index of this decentralized finance market. So 254.99, interesting here. So Aave, Curve, Maker, Compound, yep, all those kind of sitting in the same position. Here on the 24-hour non-fungible token volume, you see $2.3 million transacted in the daily time frame. CryptoPunks, Sandbox, Lance, and ENS, the typical suspects. So this article I found really, really interesting, and I'll scroll down. You have to understand, in South America, a lot of countries are much more in a position where they need to change what's going on with their fiat currency, to change what's going on with, how is the monetary policy being issued? Because in the past, there's been so many issues, and I think the beautiful thing about Venezuela adopting this, Argentina, El Salvador, now Colombia is doing a bit more things, which I talked about in an earlier Daily DeFi episode. Unlike El Salvador or Venezuela, where the adoptions of cryptocurrency were arguably a necessity from a geopolitical standpoint, Paraguay is in a comfortable position on a global chessboard. There is no danger of unilateral sanctions. Unilateral sanctions. I apologize. I've made a video on sanctions in the past. You can check that out. That would affect this economy, and its conservative leading president does not represent a problem for the U.S. and its plans for regional influence. So interesting. Personally, I think the more countries on board, the better. But hey, it's slow. Like I always say, Bitcoin doesn't care. Bitcoin doesn't matter whether the whole world bans it or the whole world accepts it. Bitcoin is going to run the exact same way. Every 10 minutes, there's a new block appended to the blockchain. Can't change any of the past blocks. The network runs fully decentralized. So that's the beauty of the space that we are in. Here, this really interesting article, and instead of reading it, I'll just kind of show you exactly what's going on. Essentially, they've integrated Uniswap, so you can keep users on the CoinMarketCap site. So if you see right here, you can see, most people when they're researching coins, they go to CoinMarketCap or they go to CoinGecko, and then they go to whatever exchange it is. But CoinMarketCap's like, hey, we're going to keep people on the platform. We're going to keep people in our ecosystem. Just like, you have to keep in mind, with any of these website people, with any of the people that have a software or a platform like Facebook, like Instagram, they want the more eyeballs, the more people that they can keep on the platform, the better. So CoinMarketCap, I really see, is trying to become the biggest thing here, right? Their competitors, CoinGecko. CoinGecko's user interface isn't as smooth as CoinMarketCap. And the other thing they added is like a daily news story. So right here, let me just pull this up and you can see, you see right here, I really see CoinMarketCap as making moves. I personally actually like to use CoinGecko better on the mobile, just to like check my my portfolio and things like that, or at least the coins that I watch. I like to use CoinMarketCap for this daily DeFi series, but I find this really interesting because you can literally pull up Uniswap right here. You can connect it. You can switch, between whatever asset it is. It works the exact same way. And it's really, really interesting what they're doing there. I think they're going to start adding more things like this, kind of to keep everyone in one ecosystem. So instead of having to go, to Uniswap, to go to SushiSwap, maybe they'll have a swap feature. It doesn't. Oh, they do actually. See, right now it's Uniswap. And that's actually really interesting. And this is brand new, by the way. So I think in the future it's going to be PancakeSwap, SushiSwap, whatever swap, Pangolin, any of these different decentralized exchanges. And yeah, anyways, so we're going to quickly run over these. So Terra Luna, ticker symbol LUNA, right around $5.95, up about 7% on the daily with a $2.4 billion market cap. Massive drop off these lows, and then just some consolidation sideways. UMA, let's see, ranked number 96, right around $10, up about 15% on the daily, right around $600 million in market cap. This one hasn't fallen as drastically. It's still like a 3x gain to those highs, but interesting what's going on there. And then Kava is doing very, very well, up about 10% on the daily. Last time we talked about it, it was because it was in a nice, interesting like buy opportunity, because we saw a massive dip. I think we talked about it here on the 23rd, if I remember correctly. And then right here is where we're at now. So anyways, I do want you to keep in mind these little things like this, just upping your curiosity, okay, like why is CoinMarketCap doing this, right? Like to me, that's very interesting, right? You're on these individual assets, you can actually swap them here, right? So they're trying to be this centralized hub, well, not really central. They're trying to be a one-stop shop is basically what I see it as, is kind of being the Swiss Army knife in the crypto space. Because again, someone new coming into this space, then they have to go to Uniswap, then they have to go to whatever, like all these different sites for DeFi. Instead, just having it all in one place, that's very, very powerful. And I really think the first people to do that, they're going to get, they're going to kind of be the Amazon or the Netflix or the Facebook of crypto, which is, as much as you can focus on these decentralized finance, like coins or projects, it's really interesting as well what companies are going to kind of like add themselves to this space. So that's basically all for this video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel to stay up to date, hit the notification bell. As always, invest global, and until next time.